Hi, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. I have an amazing individual with me today, someone who's been navigating the worlds of trading, real estate, business for many, many years. He's built successful ventures, understands how to grow wealth, and has a lot of valuable insight to share. I'm so humbled and honored to be here with him, and let's all welcome Lakhi. Lakhi, welcome to the show.
Thank you, lady. Thank you very much for inviting me here. And thank you for the introduction as well and for the amazing words you have said about me. And I really hope that I can provide some valuable information or share some of experience to your listener and to your followers.
Thank you so much, Lucky, for being here. For those people who don't know you yet, what what is your background and how did you do the success and how did you make it happen?
About me, look, first of all, I would say that nothing happened overnight. It took me years to understand and years of experience and struggle even. So my journey started. It's almost over a decade now. Like when I jumped into an IT business. So my background is in IT basically. So I started from an IT venture, and from there I actually added forex. So I started as a trader into financial market, and then from there I did real estate, and then it started from all day, like then fintech, and at the same time many other small ventures which I started along what I was doing. So it's something which comes with experience, but nothing happened overnight. It's a lot of experience, a lot of up and downs, and a lot of stress at the same time, because for me doing everything wasn't easy, but journey from where I started to where I'm today, that's more rewarding for me. So it's something which I'd say it's an amazing journey. The value I've shared to myself, it's all about educating yourself. I've learned every single step. I've learned alongside how to build ventures, how can I make more out of it, and how can I educate myself more.
That's inspiring. For those people who tried to start a business, what would you advise for them for gain the success? Because there's so many people who try to quit the business, they
Yes.
quit the job,
Yes.
but they're still trying to make it happen and a side
And
hustle.
do you know what? You're 100% right. I was one of them myself, even when I started in early days. I know the struggle I faced, I know the stress I faced. The easy thing to do is don't quit your job until on your level. Like, say, example, if you got a good job, you're running well, you're earning good, build something on the side.
Yeah.
Build a venture or skills. Like if you have a skill which can make money, use that skill to build a business on the side. Once that business taken over, once that business giving you enough money or sufficient funds to cover your day-to-day needs, I think you're ready to start your own business then, because it's all about, because look, if you look for perfect moment, you will never be able to get that. Let's be straightforward in that. There
Yeah.
is no perfect moment. It's about taking risk and growing and educating yourself. If you can combine that, I'm sure you will get success, but it's all about starting. Rather than
Yeah.
waiting for the perfect time, start today.
That makes sense, Lucky. But how would you know your side hustle is real potential?
Well, it's easy. You need to look. You look at the demand. You need to look if your skills are paying you. That's the thing you should be looking at. If I have got a skill, if I got a side business, first thing I would do is, do I have customers coming to me again and again? Or if I'm providing any service, is that referable? People referring me to others? Am I getting more customers, or I'm getting more revenue day by day, or income I'm generating is actually growing? So once you know that, now you know that income you're getting is stable. Now you got sufficient clients, or if you're selling any products, you got sufficient database where you can sell your products again and again to customers. I think you're ready then. Like, you know that now that your business is ready to shoot up, because now the business require more time. It's like feeding a baby. When
Yeah.
baby is small, and the baby requires more feeding, but when the baby start growing, the baby requirements are more even. So same like your business. So that's your baby. So then babies start growing, like you need more time, you need to give more time. So I think you should be able to grab that by yourself when you start getting more income.
Yes, thank you, Lucky, for those important information. But what kind of business or hustle do you suggest for everyone who just thinking to start?
Well, lady, there's a lot of things you can do, and it's also, like before even doing that, it's about passion. So I would say pick your passion first. If you like doing something, let's example, you're very good in writing. It means writing's your passion. So you can be a good content writer. So that's another skill. If you're very good in technology, look, what's demand now? AI technology. Start building your skills in that. So again, the demand is there. You can be a very good in selling things. You can start your e-commerce business. So there's so many things you can do, you can start, but it's all start with your passion. That if you have a passion, you like when your passion become your profession, it's the best thing. So that doesn't require money. Your skill doesn't require money. Like your skill is your skill. If you can utilize those skills to make money, that's the best thing you can do. So I would say anyone who wants to look into the side hustle business or another source of income, they should utilize their skills to make money before they can even think about anything else. Before even investing into a bigger project or looking for bigger investments, they should start somewhere small because that will give you experience.
Yeah, I agree with that, Lucky. And what do you suggest? Because everyone have a different kind of mindset, especially with a different way of lifestyle.
Yeah.
But to start a business, what kind of mindset do you want to advise? Or what kind of mindset do you think to have a bulletproof to start a business?
Well, your mindset is everything. It's not just a business. Even if in your life, like if you want to grow in your life, you want to do something in your life, first thing is your mind. You need to be mentally ready for that. Because your mindset is very important. Like it's like you want to go somewhere. What first thing you do? You want to search for that area, or you will plan that. What's that mindset? Because your mind is, okay, I want to go to that place. I want to search this place. I want to look around that area. Now you getting ready for that. Your mind is getting ready for that. So to do any business in life, you need to be mentally ready because it's not just about making money. What comes with that? The risk factors. If you're not making money, you need to get ready for that. Even what's your plan B after that? So that's another thing you need to understand. Apart from that, if for any reason you have to shut down your business, will you be mentally ready for that even? So there's a lot of things. Your mindset is everything. And even in the positive side of that, even if you're getting success, you need to be very careful with that even. Because success ladder is very good. The taste of success is very good. But if you're not ready to handle that even, that's another risk factor. So I've been through those journeys. I've faced success and failures. I have tasted both sides of the industry. So I know to have a very right mindset is very important for the success and for the failures.
That's really amazing to hear because, of course, there's so many successful people that they tried so many things, but the mindset completely changed.
It's absolutely. It's just because some of them are not ready, but they're doing it because they're looking at the others.
Yeah.
They're trying to compete others, so you need to be mentally ready. And apart from that, you make sure you have a right plan and right guidance even. Because that's very important. This is what I do now, like guiding and navigating people. The success and failures I've got, my experience, based on those experiences, I'm navigating others to help their journey so they can fulfill their dreams.
I agree because you're one of my mentors now.
Oh, thank you.
So, of course, I'm so privileged to have you. But having a mentor, what would you advise for individual like me that sometimes I'm still trying to figure out, even though I have a mentor or without a mentor, let's say?
See, it's very important to have a mentor in your life because, look, when I started, there was no mentor, there was no one to guide me, and I know the feeling of that because that feeling was there. That if I knew someone who can guide me, I could have saved so many years. I could have saved so much money.
Yeah.
It's about investing wisely. It's about having the right person guiding you, navigating you in the right direction. It's about having a compass, like your GPS system, your
Yeah.
Google Maps, like
Sat
guiding
nav.
you and navigating
Yeah.
you, like you have to go to this direction, turn right, turn left. It's so easy.
Yeah.
So mentor play a great role because they have done it. They have learned from the experience. And the best thing about mentors is it doesn't matter who they are. Like they have done those mistakes for you.
Yeah.
Like they have been through their journey. So their time frame, their experience, and their goals are more filtered as per your needs. Like whatever you want, they will be guiding you based on that.
Yeah. So I'm lucky to have Lakhi, basically.
Thank you. And also, like you said, even you had a previous mentor, you were still stuck. And it's not because of you were stuck. It's because maybe the vision wasn't clear.
Yeah.
Maybe the information which you was trying to deliver or you was trying to ask your mentor wasn't clear. It's like going to GP or going to doctor. Like if you're not going to tell what your problem is, GP will never be able to give you right prescription.
Yeah. I
So
agree.
same with mentors. You need to be very clear with your mentor. This is my goal is. This is what I'm trying to achieve. Can you help me or navigate me? Only then mentor will be playing their role because they need to. It's like coach guiding a player because now coach knows that. What's the player's strength because that coach have seen that player playing in every different format. So exactly same way mentor.
Yeah, that's so true. And for those, let's say, for example, any individuals who are in 20s or 30s, because of course they're starting to figure out what they can have in one side to make a source of income, what would you advise to them to once the moment they feel stuck?
Well, it's a very good question. I really wish I could be in my 20s again.
Yeah.
It's something with because there's so much you can do, like there's so much energy you have in your 20s and 30s, so much
Freedom.
potential you have, so much you can learn, so much skills you can develop. So that's the best time to take risk. That's the best time to grow. And the best time to take advices because now you open with everything. Because when you're like your 40s and 50s, I'm sure you can start things that time even. It's not that you cannot do, but you're restricted. Your risk appetite is small. It's less because you got other responsibilities. You got family to feed. You cannot take the risk. Like someone in 20s, they can do whatever they want. They can start 10 business. They can shut down in 22, 23 again. And they can start again. They're living with their families.
Yeah.
They have less income expenditures.
Yeah.
Now the expenses are less. And they can focus more on their new venture. They can focus more on developing their skills. So it's the best time actually.
And have lots of energy.
Yeah, it is, yes.
Yeah. So are you suggesting, Lakhi, to gain the financial freedom needs to be started at early stage of life, let's say 20s or 30s? What would you...
Of course, and it's not about the financial freedom at early stage. It starts from your family. Because majority of us, we come from a family background where we don't get that sort of education.
Yeah.
I think every family should do. They should teach their kids about their financial goals, how to manage money, basically.
Yeah.
And financial freedom, it's not about the money, basically. It's about how to invest, how to manage, and at the same time, knowing what can be done with this. So, because when you're in the early age, you are in win-win situation.
Yeah.
Because you can explore things, like I said early on. So, but it's all start from somewhere. Early age is the best time. When the time passes. Now, let's example, you're in the 40s, you want to start investing. And imagine someone who's doing it into 20s. You've lost those 20 years.
Yeah.
You lost the 20 years of life. That guy in 20s, when that guy will turn into 40s, what do you think going to happen with that, with his returns or investments? That will be maybe 10 times more.
Yeah.
Someone who's starting in the 40s. It's not that you can't, but it's about starting at the right time.
Yeah.
Getting guidance or investing wisely. That's the most important thing. It's not about money and investing. And financial freedom, it's not about the money. It's about doing the right thing and based on your needs.
Yeah, I can totally relate on that because fortunately that I managed to gain success for after many, many years because of the mentors, of course, and surrounding people that I have now. And before that, of course, I started from nowhere.
Yeah.
And from my family background, from my side,
Yeah.
we don't have someone who have courage to start a business or to invest or to even understand the
Yeah.
trading platform. So for me, how I look at it, it's best to educate the young generation now, because
Absolutely.
I have a children myself. So I start telling them or showing them what I'm gaining, and still I'm in a learning process
Yeah,
as well.
like you even tell them, go and get this. So they can understand how to invest money, like,
Yeah.
so you can give them some money and they said, okay, this is all you have. You need
Yeah.
to invest wisely.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, so let
Yeah.
them do it so that they can
Yeah.
start learning those things. And by the time they will turn 20s or 25 or 30s,
Yeah.
they will be way more wiser.
I agree. Yeah. So we need to start educating young generation now. What are the common mistakes from young generation comes to money? Because of course, as a young
Yeah.
individual, you have so much freedom, and some young generation, they have part-time job, or they stop going university or college and they start going to work,
Yeah.
and they not really financially educated yet.
Yeah.
And of course, knowing that they have money and they're not financially educated yet,
Yeah.
they can spend easily everywhere, left
Correct.
and right. So
Yeah.
what would you advise?
What you just said is right, actually, like, and the most important thing I would say, you should have a plan. And the biggest mistake youngsters or young generation they are having these days, they're not having a clear plan.
Yeah.
And not investing wisely, and putting your money into things which you really don't need, basically.
Yeah.
Like unnecessary gadgets. Of course you should enjoy your life, you should enjoy luxury, but that luxury should not be coming from your main income stream,
Yeah.
your money, like, so
Yeah.
based on that, I would say what they should do is they should be cutting down the expenses, invest at least, if you let's example, if you're earning £1,000, I would say at least invest 20% of that.
Yes.
That's the
Yeah.
biggest mistake people are doing, because they're living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
And they're not investing anywhere. And by the time they're into 30s or 35 or 40s, they're still broke,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
no one guided them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's all about investing wisely. Invest some portion of your money, or invest somewhere, or put into a high yield, a fixed accounts, or invest into a stocks so that you can get dividend out of it, or invest into a real estate projects. There's so much you can do these days, because nowadays we live in digital era. Like, you don't need to
Yeah.
get out from your
Yeah.
place basically to invest. You can
Yeah.
do in your own comfort zone.
Yeah.
Do somewhere, do something.
Easy access now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is online.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so many things now going on online for side hustle. But what is the first step for young generation to start with?
I think the first step is budgeting.
Okay.
Yeah. So with anyone, not just by youngsters, even anyone who wants to grow, who wants to invest, or someone who's in early age, they should budget everything. For example, you got income coming through. You need to decide that income. Let's say, example, do it in an Excel sheet. Like, you don't need to be very over kind of thing. Like, do it in an Excel sheet that this is the income I'm getting. This is what my outgoings are. Now, this is what I want to invest. And how, that's another part after that. But you need to budget, you need to track your expenses, and especially avoid unnecessary expenses.
Yeah.
This is the place where people go wrong, because they don't know where the money is going.
Yeah.
Like, if you start tracking that, I'm pretty sure tomorrow you will be in a year time or 2 years time, you will be in way more better situation. Like, for example, if you start saving today £500 a month, 500 into
Yeah.
12, that's £6,000. Imagine the things you can do with that £6,000. You can invest anywhere.
Yeah.
You will have you can have that as your backup plan. You can start a business. There's so much you can do, like this. But it's all start with your budgeting.
Budgeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do strongly believe they need to write it down, right?
Of course,
Yeah.
because look, if that will be in my mind,
Yeah.
I'll forget it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
like I'll forget it. I still write
Yeah.
things. I write everything.
Yeah.
I write my expenses. I write where I'm going to invest and what sort of income or money I'm going to invest and what sort of return I'm getting.
Yeah.
That's another thing, because you need
Yeah.
to reinvest that somewhere too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not about investing. It's not about budgeting. It's also about how much you're going to make out of it
Yeah.
and where you're going to invest that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another
That's
part.
more clear. Also, Lakhi, what are the habits that for every individuals to start doing to gain a financial freedom?
The first step would be invest into yourself.
Okay.
That's the first thing I would do. Because before investing anywhere, before investing into a company or buying a house, you should be educating yourself. You should be investing into your skills, because that skill can make you money. That skill can stay with you. Like that skill gonna stay with you anyway, and it doesn't matter what part of
Yeah.
the world you are. You in the UK, you in the Middle East, you in other Asian countries or Canada, wherever you are, the skill will stay with you. So the first thing you should do is invest into yourself.
Uh-huh.
Learn a skill.
Yeah.
So that skill can help you make money. And that skill can always be your best buddy, because that skill is there with you.
Yeah.
You're not relying on anyone now. So I think that's probably the first thing you should do.
Yeah.
Secondly, you should be surrounded with the right-minded individuals.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
another thing. Because you cannot be saying, okay, I want to get rich and I want to make money. I've got best skills. But you're surrounded with the negative people
Yeah.
who never going to encourage you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you need to be surrounded by people who encourage you towards your financial success. This was one thing I didn't have start, but now because I'm surrounded by those type of people,
Yeah.
I know what they are doing. I'm learning from them even. They learn from me. I learn from them.
Yeah.
This is the best thing. That's another way of growing. So you need to understand. And secondly, once you invest in yourself, then you will have better understanding where to invest your money. Because
Yeah.
now you're more wiser.
Yeah. Yeah. I completely
Yeah, before
agree with
investing
that.
money anywhere, you need to invest
Yeah.
into yourself. You need to make sure you're in the right environment. And then you think about investing.
Yeah. That's really true. I mean, you travel everywhere. You
Yeah.
make money everywhere.
Correct.
So you're surrounded with the right people everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as myself, I love networking.
Yeah.
Because that's where I started, and also I love being around with people.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I love going to different places, talk to different people, different characters as
Yeah.
well, because I gain
You learn from them,
Yes, the
yeah.
knowledge. I gain the experience, the skills.
course.
So it's something that I know I love doing.
Yeah.
And of course, it's something that I know it built me a lot.
No, it's right, because when you network with people, you don't know who can help you at what stage. You don't know yourself even what you can learn from that person. So, of course, networking, it's one of the great way to network and grow your wealth.
Yeah, and that's how I met you.
Oh, yeah. That's correct.
That's
Absolutely.
how I met you for many, many years. And thinking now, oh my God, you are one of my mentors now, Yeah.
No, it's all about having skills, and it's all about networking with the right people. Because if you have skills and right people, there is no limit. Basically, you can achieve a lot of things,
Yeah.
and there's huge potential in networking.
Yeah.
It's skill.
I agree.
Networking is a skill,
Yeah.
but if you utilize that skill in the right way, it can lead to big success.
Yeah. Utilize in the right way.
Correct.
Yeah, because from networking, that's where I meet so many individuals who
Yeah.
are successful, huge investors, and this is where I understand the real investment out there.
Yeah.
So now, and that's how I met you
Yeah.
anyway. So I'm thinking, what would you advise, or where they can start?
Well, there are a lot of options out there. People investing into safe investments. There are high risk investments. There are medium investments. But it all depends on your knowledge. I would always pick something which I personally know. Let's example, I started my career in IT and then went to Forex. I started learning Forex, financial market more. And then I get more deeper into that. So it's about skill. So I would invest somewhere where I have some comfort zone. Like I know the market. You can invest into real estate. You can invest into financial market like forex, stocks, dividends. There's a lot of trust out there. You can invest into. There's so much you can do. And like you got skills like I said, property. I said earlier on. That's the best way. Like you can flip properties,
Yeah.
off-plan properties. Like at the same time, you can even refer someone. There's a lot of information out there today. Is companies are looking for those type of individuals who are helping their portfolio, but they are making commissions out of it. So much to learn, and there's so much to invest. The investment out there you can make without putting your money.
Yeah.
So I go platforms where I'm helping people navigating where they can start.
Yeah.
And the way they can start and how they can make money without even investing.
Yeah. And for those who are looking at, am I going to lose my investment?
Yeah.
Because some people are scared to invest.
Correct.
Because of whatever reason.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that's the only way.
It's called risk to reward. Because if you're not going to take risk, there is no reward.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll be working for someone entire life and thinking, I wish I could have started 10 years ago. I wish I could have started 20 years ago, You need to take risk. You go out from house, it's a risk again.
Yeah.
Every single step, there is a risk.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's a life, money, business, whatever you do.
Yeah.
It's a risk of everything. But the reward comes with that. It's always rewarding,
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
and it's always about calculating risk. So, I mean, if you're taking risk, you should know that how much risk I can take for reward. Like I said, risk to reward. That's your calculated risk. Now I know that I'm risking this sort of money to get this reward. So it's easy to understand if we have right planning done on that.
Yeah. Yeah, you spoke about the investments.
Yeah.
So, of course, there's so much out there about the crypto, about the trading, about so many things.
Yeah.
So, could you enlighten me? What are the difference?
Well, you mean difference between in investing and trading?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's start.
Well,
from there.
there is huge difference. It looks the same for average person, for their mind, from their mindset, it's kind of same thing. For me, looking at that point, for me, it's two different things. Investing is long term, and trading or trading forex, something like that, is short term. So in trading, you make your profit on a small price movement. You're buying something on daily basis, you're selling it, and same with the crypto. It's again, crypto can be an asset, and crypto can be a trading tool. So you're holding something for long term to make profit and gains, but at the same time you can do day trading even. So investing is something long term, like you're buying a property, you're buying gold and holding it, and you're waiting for the appreciation and gains so that you can make money. And trading is something you buy and selling for the short period of time for a quick return. But it comes with the risk factor again, but that's the difference. One is long term, another one is short term. But of course, short term you make more money in that, but it's risk with that.
Yeah. Thank you, Lakhi. And I think this is so important as well. What is the difference between low risk and high risk investment?
Oh, with the low risk and high risk, okay. Low risk are which there is less fluctuations. Like, for example, you're investing into bonds. Your government bonds, you're investing into a trust funds or mutual bonds, like things where less fluctuate. Of course, it comes with the risk even, but it's a low risk. Or you're investing into high yield saving accounts. So those are that. But when it comes to high risk, you're trading. Like I said earlier on, it's high rewarding industry, but high risk too. Your crypto. It's a digital asset. Again, if you do trading on a crypto, it's again comes with a high risk factor, but again, high reward. So anything which is high rewarding comes with a high risk even. So that's the difference in between them.
Okay. Thank you. At least now everyone can understand clearly about it.
Correct, yes.
Yeah. Now I would like to ask about real estate, because from my understanding, real estate is low risk.
Yeah.
So enlighten me from this side, because of people think invest to real estate is a hard core to do, because this is only for rich people. So of course, like myself, I'm an average person, and I started from there. But again, because people, they have that kind of mindset. How can I start to invest in real estate?
No, of course, there are different type of people with different mentality, and people think, okay, for real estate, you need a lot of money. But that's
Yeah.
not the case.
Yeah.
Like in these days, you don't need big fund to get into real estate. You can even start small, but it needs to have an ideas how to do it. Like you need to have understanding how to do it. You can even invest into flipping properties, like get an off-plan property and flip it. Like in a year's time to make some percentage to get the appreciation out. Investing full into the property now. You can even get a lease property and sublet that. That's another way of doing it. You can even get into like Airbnb and booking.com, like you can lease a property and do it that way. There's a lot of way to earn money in real estate, but it's all about knowing it the right way. Like I've got a lot of people I'm working with, I'm guiding them, because I've got platforms where people are investing into real estate, they get their even fixed returns. And because it's more safer for them, their hassle is zero. They don't need to worry about anything in that. They're making money as passive income. And that's real estate. Even real estate give you passive income. You can even rent out properties and make money out there. You don't need to be in the country. You can live anywhere. And if you're renting out your property, you're getting regular rent. Like that's another way of making your revenue out of it as a passive income.
Yeah. It's more of freedom.
Correct, it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of the best. It's the best way to have your asset around you. Without having an asset, you can still build your real estate portfolio.
Yeah.
What do you think estate agents do?
They make commission.
Correct. Do you think they own the properties? No, they don't.
No, they make commission.
Correct. So this is what they do. So I've got multiple platforms like that where I'm guiding people and navigating them so that they can earn passive income out of it.
Yeah. You're doing so well for people because, of course, there's so many people out there, they're still trying to figure out. And having you, of course, is a huge impact to start something.
Look, I've learned from everyone. Like I've seen what's lacking in the market, because I know when I started, there was many opportunities for me. So I've looked at those points where I can fulfill that part. Where I can fill those points, and how can I pick those points and deliver people. So that was my idea, and this is something when I started that area, started mentoring people, guiding them into real estate or investment side, into financial market even. So much I've learned myself even.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, thank you. It seemed like when you said earlier, and people think the real estate is for rich. And I came up with the concept where people can invest into real estate as small as money with £500. They can start their own real estate portfolio just with 500.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not for rich people anymore. And the returns they are getting, it's like safer for them, because now their work effort is zero. They don't need to be like landlord stress. They don't need to take the landlord stress. I being a landlord, even I know the stress, how much stress is there when something happened there, like a breakdown or leak. I've been through those things myself.
Yeah, the hassle.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
The headaches, I guess.
So it's like the structure I've designed, it's like they don't have to worry about that stuff. They don't have to worry about taking any risk. They don't have to worry about getting up middle of the night, getting a call from the tenants. Like we manage that for them basically. So they are in win-win situation in that.
Yeah. So Lakhi, you spoke about passive income. What are the ways for every individuals who can start or to gain a passive income or source of income?
Okay, I think before getting into passive income, you need to understand what passive income is first. Because many people still don't know what passive income is. Passive income is something you're earning without putting in an effort, like your real estate, your rental incomes. So your money which you're making from your rental incomes, what's that? Passive. You invested once, but you're making month by month. You're earning in month by month. Let's example, you bought a property, you got tenant there. That tenant is paying you rent every single month.
Yeah.
Did you do anything on that? No. That person needs that place for themselves. So that's called passive income. So same thing you can do in a lot of things, like you can buy bonds, stocks, dividends, like you're making dividends out of it.
Oh,
so that's another passive income, because company doing well and they're giving you returns on that. That's another way of doing that. Affiliate marketing.
Oh, wow.
There's another way. Like there's so many ways you can earn that. The commission structures there. Like I said, the real estate agents, what they're doing, that's passive income for them because
Yeah.
they got multiple properties. They're
Yeah.
managing them. So that's a skill even. That's their skill basically. So they're managing those properties for someone else, but they're making it. Now they didn't invest into that,
Yeah.
but they're making money out of it.
They make money from it. Yes.
So that's cool. Passive income is something where you're making money while you sleep, while you're away, you're in a different country, we're still
Yeah.
making money, you're enjoying your holidays, still making money.
Yeah.
So there's so many ways in that.
Oh, yeah. You're helping so many people who can start making money from commissions or referrals. And of course, that's extra income, right? So
Yeah.
go.
So that's the passive
Yeah.
income for them. Yeah. So exactly what I said earlier on. Yeah.
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 So it's all about making money in the terms of passive, low risk,
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing is, connecting like from a platform, and the other side is the investor, and someone in between that, connecting that individual to a platform, and they're making money out of it. And once the investment is there, the investor making money, the middleman making money, and the company is making money. So what that means is the middleman who connected with that, they're making passive income out of it. So there's so many ways of doing that. So much you can do if you know how to do it, or if you go right platform.
Yeah, some people who don't have any idea, at least they gain information now how to make source of income,
Yeah.
or at least it gives them a guidance now to start somewhere. And of course, they don't need to worry about the huge amount. They
Yeah.
can start somewhere, which is at least 500 pounds from my understanding. So again, it's a huge opportunity for everyone. Even though you're not a rich person,
Yeah.
you still can make it happen.
Look, it's all about starting.
Yeah.
It's all about getting started. It's not about money. It's not about the time. It's about doing it now.
Yeah.
If you're ready, do it. Rather than wasting your time looking for right, perfect opportunity, looking for the right investment, you should start somewhere.
Yeah.
Start small, but start somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the best thing, you can do.
Thank you so much, Lakhi, for being here with us, especially for our viewers. And this is such for me, it's a humble opportunity to have you.
Thank you.
It's such a amazing day to, of course, I know you're such a busy guy. You still manage to engage with us. Thank you so much for being here. And again, I would love to be thankful for everyone also with your time watching this. Let's keep growing, let's keep gaining, and let's invest right now. Thank you, Lakhi.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much.
Before I go, I just would say one thing to everyone who's listening. Don't wait for the perfect moment.
Yeah.
Just start, because otherwise you'll be waiting your entire life.
Yeah.
You will never, there's no perfect moment, there's no perfect investment, there's no perfect time. Invest in yourself. That's the first thing you should do. Educate yourself before you can invest anywhere else.
Thank you.
No worries.
That's such an amazing message that I know we're going to keep growing with Lakhi. Thank you so much, Lakhi, for your time. And we really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Your time
Thank you,
here.
lady. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate for your time even. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
worries.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. See you again.